Hello, welcome back to tutorial today. My returning subscribers, I say very thank you to you all. And those that are stopping by for the first time, please don't leave without subscribing. So today, as you can see on this screen, we are going to learn how to make this beautiful tote bag. It's very easy to make. Very easy. So I'm going to put you through on how I made it from the cutting to the sewing. Let's go to the cutting table. So these are the materials we are needing for this tutorial. I have my leather and my lining. I have 2 pieces of lining here, 1, 2. I have 2 pieces of leather, 1, 2. So the measurement I have here is the width is 15 inches while the height is 14 inches. Then for the shorter handle, I have 2 pieces of leather here. So what I have here is 2.5 inches by 20 inches. You can make it longer or lesser depending on your choice. And I have 2 pieces of it. This is my zip cloth. Remember here we have 15 inches. So what I did to get my zip cloth is 15 inches, I minus 3/4 inches from it. I minus 3/4 inches from the 15 inches. So what I have here is 14.25 inches of zip cloth. So I'm going to use this leather to tape my zip cloth. I will sew it, then I will fold it this way. At the end of the day, I will have something like this. I will use it to tape it on both sides. So to fix my zip, I'm using this leather, and what I have here is 2.25 inches by 15. Remember we have 15 inches here, so I cut 2.25 inches by 15 inches. So this is what I will use to get my recessed zip. It will be like this, somewhere like this. At the time I finish sewing, my zip cloth will be somewhere here. So this is what I have. So now we are going to start our sewing. So first we are going to turn our leather to the wrong side, this way. So I'm going to take 2 inches by 2 inches. Here I'm taking 2 inches. 2 inches. So this way also I'm taking 2 inches. So I will connect it now. So I will also take on this side also 2 inches. So this way also I will take 2 inches. So I will connect it now. So I'm done connecting it now. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to cut it out. So after cutting it out, this is what I have now. So what I just did here now, I'm going to do it on this second leather and also on my lining. So this is what I have now for my lining. And for my leather, the same thing for my leather. So we are going to sew our short hand now. We'll fold it in, and also I will sew the 2. Then for my zipper, I've explained to you what I'm going to do to my zipper now. So I'm done sewing my handle now. This is what I have after sewing it. Okay, now we are going to sew the handle. First you have to indicate the midpoint. You have to get your midpoint. So from this my midpoint, I'm going to take 2 3/4 inches. Yeah, I will also do same here, 2 3/4 inches. Then I'm going to put my handle from that point that I mark. That's where I will place my handle on, this way. I will place the second one here. Then I will sew it down. I will do the same thing on this one. Okay, you can see I'm done sewing the handles. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it the right side facing each other. Make sure it's equal on both the sides and also down here. So once you arrange it very well, I'm going to arrange it very well. Then I will sew here. I will also sew here, and I will also sew here. So as you can see, I'm done sewing it by the two sides and also at the base here. Okay, as you can see, after taping here, I have to fix my zip head first before I will tape here. So now that I've fixed my zip head, I'm going to tape this side now with my leather. So I have taped the both sides. So now I'm going to pick my lining. This is the right side of my lining. I have indicated the middle, the midpoint of my lining, the center point. And this is my zip cloth. I have also notched the center point. So I'm going to place it here to make sure that the both center meet each other. Then I will now carry my leather and place on it and sew it down. After sewing it, I will turn it over and top stitch on it. So I'm done sewing it and top stitching it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the same thing I did here to this lining. So I'm going to bring my lining this way. I'll put this, I'll get the midpoint, then centralize everything, put my leather on top and sew. After sewing it, I will turn it and also top stitch on it. So after sewing everything, this is what we have. So I'm going to bring the two leathers together, arrange it, let it be equal, and also make sure your lining is equal here. So I will sew it down. I will also arrange this side. Make sure your lining is equal down here, this way, and the leather is equal. Arrange it well and also sew it down here. So as you can see, I'm done sewing it on the two sides and at the base. You can see it. But on this side, I left a space here where I will turn my work from when I'm done sewing. You can see it. I left it open for my. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring sew here, bring it together this way. When you are sewing, make sure you open your seam lines as I did now, as you can see. Then I will sew. I will also do the same here. Make sure that these two seam allowance lines match together. Open your seam lines and sew. So I will also do the same thing to my lining. I will fold it and sew. I will also fold here. And so make sure you open your seam allowance when you are sewing. Okay, I'm done sewing it. The same thing goes for my lining. I'm done sewing. So I'm going to turn my leather to the right side now. So I bring my lining. I have to stuck my leather inside my lining this way. Make sure that the two joined lines meet each other. So I will arrange it and sew it round. So I'm done joining it, sewing it round. So now is the time for us to turn it from here. So now that I'm done turning it out to the right side this way, I'm going to stitch here close. I'll just arrange it this way and sew. So I'm done stitching it close. So now I will push this inside, then fold in this one this way. After pushing it in, so the next thing we are going to do is just to take our bag to our machine, arrange it very well and top stitch it round. That's what I'm going to do now. Okay, this is what our tote bag look like now after top stitching it. You can see how beautiful it looks. Thank you for watching to this extent. My returning subscribers, I'm so grateful. And if you are stopping by for the first time, please don't leave without subscribing, and always remember to put on the notification bell so that you will be notified anytime I upload any new video. Thank you and God bless you very much. See you in the next tutorial. Bye.